Yeah. What's up, guys? It's your boy, Benny. See, here's the thing about not being a complete fraud. When you say something, you should actually mean it. You should be able to stand by your work. You should have thought through what you are saying and defend it in spite of the fact that people might attack you for it. That's okay. I have opinions every single day on this show, and people destroy me for them. That's okay. I believe them, and I want to have the argument. I want to have the conversation, but I'm not going to humiliate myself and run. People are going to disagree with me on the internet. That's okay. But the issue with the woke is that they never think through their arguments, and they just throw stuff out there in their little hermetically sealed bubbles in Manhattan and Chicago and Montreal and inside of these little liberal bastions where they believe the entire world, LA, the whole world thinks like me, right? And when they get a little bit of pushback, they fold. They've never experienced someone disagreeing with them. And that is happening right now in a big way in the marketing sector of major beer companies. Bud Light, of course, famously, and now Miller Lite. Miller Lite dropped this massive turd on the world, which is this cringy ad where they have a non-comedian, Lana Glazer. Tell me one funny joke that Lana Glazer has told. I don't know. Wander around griping and that women had to wear bikinis in advertising for Miller Lite at one point. Oh no! Miller Lite used sex to sell an item just like essentially every other product in human history, including Lana Glazer? Because if you go over to Lana Glazer's social media accounts, all you'll find effectively are photos of her in a bikini. Here's Lana Glazer bikini, something I never wanted to Google, trust me. But here we go. Thousands and thousands of photos of her wearing a bikini. Very revealing stuff. I mean, geez. Watch out. Shouldn't be looking at this stuff at work. I just did one swipe through her Instagram account. One swipe. I wasn't even looking. And here's something that was posted 3 weeks ago of her in a bikini that, like, a dinner napkin has more material on it. She's hugging a tree wearing virtually nothing. This has 171,000 likes. Posted on April 19th. Posted a month after she did this ad griping and and mewling about women having to wear bikinis on the internet and in advertising.
One's doing the brewing. Centuries later, how did the industry pay homage to the founding mothers of beer? They put us in bikinis.
Wow. Wow. Oh, wow. Here's her Instagram account with millions of photos of her in a bikini for attention. Got it? Here's her in publicity shots in bikinis. Here's her on her show in bikinis. Making sexual jokes, making sexual like, again, it's so fraudulent. It's so embarrassing. Miller Lite apologizes for using women in bikinis to sell beer. It's so fraudulent. It's so embarrassing. They're getting ratioed into infinity for this. 20,000 dislikes, 1,000 likes on this ad. They haven't turned off the comments yet. We'll see. I am shocked this is still up. But there is something that isn't up anymore, ladies and gentlemen. It is the people who actually made the decision to publish this ad. The individuals behind the ad have been systematically deleting their social media and their LinkedIn accounts. Uh-oh. Yes, indeed. Miss Strong woman, strong executives inside of the Miller brand have been nuking their accounts out of shame for this advertising campaign. It's time beer made it up to women. Miller Lite apologizes for using women in bikinis to sell beer. So who was making these decisions? Well, first and foremost, you have Sophia Colucci. Sophia Colucci is the chief marketing officer for Molson Coors. So if they're going to hire a non-funny anti-comedian and pay her presumably big fat royalty check for this ad featuring wooden barrels. This is not what a brewery looks like, you idiots. Featuring wooden whiskey barrels. Not what a brewery looks like. That's not how beer is brewed, especially Miller Lite. But anyway, I digress. The person who would sign off on this campaign would be Sophia Colucci. Sophia Colucci was in a recent Ad Age article bragging about their International Women's Day release for inclusivity purposes. Bragging also about their inclusivity agenda for LGBT, alphabet communities, and for Latino communities. So Sophia Colucci, you assume, would be herself a woman, would be so proud of this advertising campaign, and for her, driving a stake through the heart of the patriarchy. The only interesting thing here is that what you're seeing here on your screen is a ghost. This is me doing research for you, dear viewer, because I love you, having Sophia Colucci's LinkedIn account open. But if you go search for her name right now on LinkedIn, what you'll find is she has deleted her profile. Completely and totally non-existent. I only have this up because it's like an archive. This has been like saved on my computer. So there's an archive of what used to be there. Her profile photo doesn't even show up anymore. So Instagram is now scrubbing the internet of Sophia Colucci, this chief marketing officer. Let's take a little trip down memory lane for Elizabeth Hitch. Why are we talking about Elizabeth Hitch? Well, Elizabeth Hitch is somebody who released a PR statement on this advertising campaign. Miller Lite is turning bad S into good S, says this PR Newswire release. There's no beer without women. By the way, this is so unbelievably empirically false. What a statement. What an unbelievable lie. There's no beer without women. Okay, well, there's no America without men, because it was exclusively men who fought in the Revolutionary War. How about that? Anyone can play this game, you idiots. Elizabeth Hitch is listed here describing how excited she is for this ad. Elizabeth Hitch talks about how Miller Lite, last year we launched the Mary Leslie cans to celebrate women's achievements in beer. Nobody's ever heard of Mary Leslie. No one has any clue who Mary Leslie is. Hitch said, this year we're going further with our commitment to supporting women loving beer, who brew beer, helping them make their own mark in history and do good, she says. Oh, got it. She's very, very edgy. She's so edgy. Elizabeth Hitch is so edgy. She's bragging about this on her LinkedIn page, certainly, right? Right here. Here's a Google result for her LinkedIn page. Here, let's go ahead and click on it. Oh, interesting. Something funny happened on the way down to the woke store. It was closed. Sorry. We're all out. It's gone. It's gone. See you later to the woke store. Here's another. Gone. Wow. Unbelievable. Here's another one for Elizabeth Hitch. Another. Gone. All of them. Gone. 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 They're nuking their accounts. They're frauds. They're not actually proud of women in brewing. They're not proud of these advertisements. This video, by the way, is unlisted. Watch it while you can. I mean, we have it saved, of course, so it'll never, ever be able to be taken off the internet. Watch it while you can. This is unlisted by Miller Lite. They're such frauds. They're such frauds. Look at them. They're such virtue signalers. When given an opportunity to defend their work here, they delete their accounts. The slightest pushback from outside of their bubbles, they delete their accounts. And they shame these women who are, I mean, these are like photos from the 90s and 80s and the 2000s. They shame these women in advertising campaigns that Miller paid for and try and make you feel bad for their old advertisements, which there was nothing wrong with in the first place. What a destructive and disgusting worldview. These people deserve to be shamed. They hired these paid actresses. You're going to have to prove to me that these women are actual brewers. Just prove it to me. You have to prove to me. What brewery does she run? Is it in the description? What is she doing all day? She's handling beer bottle cans all day? That's what she does? That's literally that lady's job? That's what you do, lady? You just stare at empty beer bottles? Got it. Show me that position. They hire actresses, and they make up this fraudulent narrative that women have been victims of the beer industry. From a Miller Lite campaign. I just can't. these people. They deserve the shame. They deserve the scorn. They deserve the humiliation. Shame upon them. Ladies and gentlemen, good riddance. Boycott Miller. Boycott Miller. Let's go. I'm ready for a new one. We done our business with Bud Light. Don't let me see you drinking Bud Light, and don't let me see you drinking Miller Lite. It's time for pain. We are the ones who are actually in control because we're the paying customer. It's your boy Benny. I'm standing up for you, the paying customer, and you have every right to not want wokeness injected into your beer because it tastes like piss. It's disgusting. These people disgust me. No more Miller Lite. No more Bud Light. Make them pay. Like, share, and subscribe. It's your boy Benny. See you.